Did you know that as of this recording in 2023, the Steam Deck can play every Grand Theft Auto game? It's true. That may not be true in 2025. Not going to get my hopes up that it'll still be true then. But today, you can play every Grand Theft Auto game on the Steam Deck, either via a native PC version or the magic of emulation. I'm running through in my head now, trying to think of what versions are or are not available. And like, the only things I think you probably wouldn't be able to do on Steam Deck would be like, if there's like a Java mobile port from like 2002. Although there is Java emulation these days. Anyway, you can play, let's put an asterisk next to it and say you can play almost every Grand Theft Auto game on a Steam Deck right now, via the magic of emulation and also just the native PC ports. So that's what we're going to do this evening. So we are going to play some GTA games because it's GTA 6 reveal week and it's all people want to talk about. So let's play some. This is on the PC. I'm gonna just out of curiosity, I'm gonna turn on the stats up here for nerds because this has been running at between 40 and 60 frames for me, which I think is pretty good. So I don't really have a plan for this stream other than we're gonna play some GTA games. That's really it. And we're gonna play old ones, we're gonna play new ones. Let's see how many we can get through over the course of the 2 hours. I should probably turn the radio off if I have any hope of this ending up on YouTube. I'm gonna have to turn the music off for most of it, I would say. This is the Epic Game Store version of GTA 5. I did install it purely for the purposes of this stream. I wasted 100 gigs purely for this stream. The commitment to the bit. Oh shit. I, like many people, I claimed this game for free on the Epic Game Store 3 Christmases ago. Yeah, 3 Christmases ago. This was the Christmas Day freebie on the Epic Store, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I claimed it, and actually when I booted this up earlier, when I was testing this out to make sure it worked on the Steam Deck, which obviously it does, I was very impressed. As annoying as the Rockstar launcher is, and it is annoying, don't get me wrong, it does do cloud saves, so I am playing on my Christmas Day save from 3 years ago because the Rockstar launcher actually pulled my save onto my Steam Deck. So give the Rockstar launcher a little bit of credit. Generally speaking, third-party launchers are the bane of your existence on the Steam Deck because it doesn't handle them super well. But I appreciate cloud saves as a feature because when I booted this up earlier to test it, I was also thinking, oh, that's from the heist. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can go through here like in non-heist mode. Oh, we can. Awesome. So when I was booting this up earlier to test it before the stream, I was also I was like, okay, let's play through the prologue because the prologue's really kind of basic and boring, and I was stunned that it pulled my save. I honestly was. I am on, by the way, I'm on a mix of like medium and low settings. Hang on, I think my brightness is a bit fucked up on the capture card. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing, Barry. There we go. Brightness is a little bit off, as it seems to always be every single week. There we go. Yeah, so I could probably bump the settings up a bit higher and get some nicer image quality. Is there anything up here? I have never been in here not in the heist. This is an escape route in one of the heists. I think the first heist you do. And I've actually never been in here in free roam, which is kind of interesting. So obviously this is not the sharpest looking representation of GTA 5, but me personally, I would prioritize running it at close to 60 frames per second. But I would certainly say that, oh shit, I actually redeemed myself there. I would say that obviously this is not the nicest, flashiest way to play GTA 5. Man, how long is this tunnel? Man, when am I going to see daylight? I feel like it's not this long in the mission, but also I might be looping back on myself here, you know. Probably still better than probably better than PS3. You are right. Yeah, it is. That was a. I played GTA 5 originally on PS3, and it was rough. It was rough, but it got the job done. You know what I mean? All right, let's get up here. Let's do a big jump. Nope. All right, are we even near to any missions? I don't think so. Let's switch to Michael. Fuck it. Mitch, you've still not seen the trailer. That's actually kind of impressive. It's only about a minute long. Oh, Michael's fucking depressed. This is pretty early in the game, by the way. So, like I said, I got this for free on the Epic Store. I was like, okay, that's a fun novelty. Installed it on my laptop that could barely run it. Played through the first couple of missions. I was like, that's enough. And here I am, picking it back up here. All right. Let's do a Michael mission. We won't stay on GTA 5 long because I kind of want to jump into the weird and wonderful back catalog of GTA games, but this is how early I am. I'm still getting the hey, sleep in your bed to save your game tutorial. Maybe we will stick the trailer on at the end of this just for completion's sake. One problem I always had with this game is that the wardrobe customizations would never stick. Like pretty much anytime you do a mission, the characters would show up in just whatever the game wanted them to be wearing. Do you know what I mean? Walk around the house and find various activities to take part in. What weapon is what I got? Just a gun. Okay, just a pistol rather. Like, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I'm not sure I've ever played this game at 60 frames per second before, now that I think about it. I remember being so disappointed that the PS4 version didn't even have an option. It didn't even entertain the idea of running at 60 frames per second. So this is at least nice. I guess technically 63 is what my frame rate reader at the top is saying there. Yeah, as you can see, like, you know, the shadows are okay. The real issue I've noticed with this version of playing this game on the Steam Deck is when you're going fast through traffic, the pop-in is pretty bad. Also, some of the texture quality I have set to high, so it's looking pretty good. But it drops to lower quality. Lower quality assets in the distance. They're not very far away from you. When they start dropping. But anyway, let's do a little mission here. We won't stay too long in 5, like I said.
Tracy. Yo.
I love how much Ned Luke, the voice actor for Michael, I love how much he loves this game and this role. Like they all do, like all the 3 main characters do. We were actually talking on yesterday's stream about the many issues Rockstar has had with its voice actors. I'm glad the 3 guys who made this game at least are happy with him. It's a bargain.
Michael, go away!
No, I'm sorry, bro. She said you had an arrangement. You and I are gonna have an arrangement. I'm gonna arrange your fucking funeral. I'm really sorry, bro. I'll comp the session. I promise. You are dead, man. Fuck. Dead! Come here! Ah! Fuck, man.
Hey, you! Stop it!
What's up, man? Get out of my way.
Michael, calm down.
What the fuck is going on?
Nothing happened. It was a misunderstanding.
She fucked a prick in my bed. You bullshitting me.
It wasn't like that.
You in? Fuck it, I'm in. Let's roll. Let's get this motherfucker.
Just don't kill him!
I got Franklin's instantly just on Michael's side. I just did the mission with the boat earlier. Alrighty.
This truck yours? Guy's doing some work for me. He'll get it back. Might have a dead body to it, but he'll get it back. Oh, so we killing this dude? You wish he was dead. Is that a problem? Shit, dog shouldn't shit in another dog's kennel. Exactly.
In these missions where it's Michael and Franklin, I wish you could just play as Franklin so you could have his driving skill.
Hey, we on. The fuck is he?
Mother.
Fuck, man, I think we lost his ass. He lives lives somewhere up in the canyon. We'll find him.
All right.
You see that little piece of shit?
I remember when this game came out, it takes so long for you to get to Trevor, and I was like, where's Trevor? Where's Trevor? Oh my god. And then when he came, he was like the most annoying character in the fucking world.
Yeah, keep your eye out. That's his car, right there. Little prick's up there, look.
Oh, shit. Coach doing all right for himself.
Hey, asshole! You ran off before we could settle our debts.
Michael, fuck! You got the wrong idea, man!
He's about to have a real clear idea where I'm coming from. There's a winch in the back of the truck. Tied a cable to one of those supports up there.
You finna pull his deck down?
Hey, that prick pulled my marriage down.
Man, you really gonna be this
Red
fucking
Faction guerrilla style.
Whatever.
I told you I comped the session, bud!
Well, there were a
Is this
lot of
upscaled?
bud. I'm thinking you were working on more than just her back.
It's not even running on very good settings. This is a mix of medium and low.
Bro, but sometimes it's gotta get worse to get better.
Yeah, well, maybe I should come up there and practice my backhand.
This is if anyone's just this is the PC version. If it,
Negative energy is seriously bringing me down.
Oh, I hope it.
which obviously, because there was a big furore this week about 6. They've said 6 is not launching on PC at the same time as console, but they do that every time. Like 4 and 5 didn't launch on PC, and then when the PC version comes out, it's a bells and whistle fancy pants version, you know. So obviously this looks much better than the PS3. It probably even looks better than the PS4 version. I remember being so I bought the PS4 version like a sucker. I bought the PS3 version, and then I bought the PS4 version expecting it to be a massive upgrade, and it wasn't. And in my defense, I've not bought this game 3 times. I got this free. This was free on Epic, as I said, on Christmas a couple of years ago. So I owned this game 3 times, but I did not pay for it 3 times.
Let's see what happens.
The other funny thing about the GTA 6 on PC, you know when that game eventually does come to PC, it's going to have the most insane specs, and people are going to be really annoyed. People were already kind of annoyed about the Alan Wake specs, you know.
Man, fucking drop it. Are you fucking serious, nigga?
Don't they also skip Steam? For release, I think they do, although everything they've put out eventually has gone there.
Fucking A. Let's see how he does that.
I think most publishers realize the folly of, if we just skip Steam, they'll use our launcher. They'll use our store. It's like, no, it's been tried. It's been attempted.
Man, I don't think my boy Matthew was thinking truck
Now,
when he wrote
for
that.
GTA 6, yeah, people will skip Steam, you know. But I have learned in the last year of technically being a PC gamer because I have a Steam Deck, and reading more, you know, message boards and articles and Discord channels full of people hate using anything that's not Steam. They hate it. But for GTA 6, people will sacrifice that, and they will use the Rockstar launcher, you know.
Green light! Green light! Martin Madrazo, give you green light!
Oh, I'm scared, lady. Just fucking terrified.
They had their own launcher back then. They've had it since.
Green light. Madrazo.
When did they? I feel like Max Payne 3 was their big Rockstar launcher thing. Oh shit, I'm being chased.
Got some heavies on us, homie.
So they've had it for over a decade at this stage.
Kid, can you do something?
I'll try, man. Try.
Oh shit. As soon as he's shooting and not driving. Oh, this is gonna be a mission failure right here.
You can handle this, right? Screw.
Okay.
This a misunderstanding, motherfucker.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Hey, let's go. Let's leave him behind.
Oh, it's still going, yeah. Most companies have not given up on their launcher, no matter how maligned they are.
Fuck, man, these assholes are me.
Oh, headshot. There we go.
Pop that dude.
Eat shit. So actually, yeah, earlier when I was setting this up just to make sure it would work and tweaking the graphical settings and everything, I had to sign into the Rockstar fucking social club and install a bunch of bullshit. And
Man, it's a lot more where they came from.
although, as I said earlier on the stream, as annoying as it was logging into the Rockstar launcher, it did pull my save from 3 years ago for this game, so it's not all bad. It's annoying, but it's not all bad.
How much distance we got between us?
I think we lost him.
All right, let's go back home. Wow, shit, you did good. I mean, your aim's all over the place, but you were a help.
Thanks.
Biggest shock was Sony didn't do a launch. Yeah. Especially since they seem pretty in on PC. Like they're not taking their foot off the pedal on that.
You did good, kid.
Man, I'm cool, man. I mean, you. Man,
Oh, this game did have a great soundtrack.
Oh man, I'm fucking excellent. My heart ain't pumped like that in years.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, yes, fucking A, Bubba.
man, you sound kind
I need to turn this radio off because I'm not going to be able to upload this.
World ambassador to Los Santos.
Trust me, we handled it. Whoever the fuck Martin Madrazo is, I've known worse.
We just handled a few low-ranking crimes.
We sit on it, we see what happens. Kid, there's no use second guessing. Felt good, man. Woo! Yeah, doing something for a change. Ha!
Man, you know what? You are.
This must be one of the biggest soundtracks in a game because there are so many fucking stations in this game.
Sitting on my ass? Fuck that, I'm better than that.
Damn Skippy, homie. All that knowledge up there is withering and dying, dog. You don't pass that shit on, it's gone, homie. I bet you know some shit.
You wouldn't believe the shit I know.
Yeah? You taking some score?
There was a time, that was all I did.
Shit, well, you know, I could tell you some shit too.
Yeah, like what?
About this city I was
A safe for streaming radio station would be a tremendous idea. That would actually be so clever. Oh, it pains me to turn that off, but although we could probably listen to fucking talk radio. All right. Do I have a GTA Online character in this? I'm not sure if I do. That was Still Dre, still DRE. From 2001. 2001 the album, 1999 the year. One of the greatest albums of all time.
Thanks for the help out there today, kid. I had no idea.
I've touched online about 17 different times and I never liked it. Like most people over COVID, me and my friends were like, let's do some heists, and we did them, and those are fun and they are chaotic, but in terms of I'm gonna sit down and relax and play a ton of online, never got into it. Too many maniacs online, too much grinding.
Do you know who I am?
You know, not my thing.
No. Oh, you?
I think so.
Good. I know who you are. I know where you live. Who are you?
I'm Franklin.
License. Now, Franklin, maybe help Mr. DeSanta here. Who am I?
I think Martin Madrazo.
I've always wanted to give the roleplay stuff a try, but it's a lot of effort to set up for something I'm sure I'd get bored of instantly.
Man, Mr. Madrazo.
All right, let me turn off the performance monitor here. You get it. It's not consistent 60, but if you turn the settings, you tweak the settings, you can get it running pretty good on Steam Deck. You could also easily lock it at 30 and crank the settings way higher than I have them. That's a personal preference, obviously.
Got a question for you. Did you pull an architecturally significant modernist wonder home down the hillside in Vinewood Hills?
I thought the owner was banging my wife.
Well, that was a strange house for a tennis coach.
I wasn't thinking straight.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Well, Natalia will need a hotel while you finance the rebuild, won't she?
Sure.
Good. And I'm guessing here that
Obviously, like, really, really good voice acting. My thing about this game when it first came out was I thought the dialogue was really snappy.
Of course.
I liked the characters in a vacuum, but I feel like overall, I thought the story was so boring and you sort of thought it was better than it was because it's like, okay, these characters are interesting and there's lots of laughs and stuff like that, but there's like,
So what now?
you know, it all kind of descends into really rote GTA just boringness, and I was super disappointed with it. I mean, coming after Red Dead 2, I really hope they do something really out of the box with GTA 6 story-wise.
Give an old friend a call.
You know, they're doing the Bonnie and Clyde thing, which I think will be interesting, but...
I think he's in town somewhere. I'm gonna have to track him down. Just give me a little alone time, all right?
All right, dog.
It is so funny that we're all talking about GTA 6 now, despite the fact that the fucking trailer was like, we'll see you in 2 years. I know I talked about it a lot yesterday, but goddamn. Let's expand. Mission time. Drive-by killer. Yeah, I watched a video recently on YouTube of someone getting the platinum in this game on PS4 or 5, and obviously that is fucking insane, because it also involves getting, like, I don't think you have to get gold in all the missions, but you have to get gold in a lot of them.
Still the number for Lester Crest?
Who's asking?
Who's asking? Who's asking?
You're awful cagey. Even for a dead man.
Charming, lovely.
Michael.
Ooh, you don't sound good, buddy.
Tactful and charming even in death. Hey, come see me, old friend. I'm living in Los Santos, just like you. Marietta Heights.
Whoa, wait. Hey, how do you... Hello? You fucker.
All right, that's GTA. Like I said, we won't do too much GTA 5 because it's GTA 5. You know what I mean? It's too fun, frankly. We're gonna have to play some of the slop in the back catalog. Jenda, I've gotten 100% in every GTA game, including spin-offs. No, you haven't. I don't. Are you messing with me?
Hey, you. Really?
I hate people having fun in the park. Gotta just do some chaos in a GTA game before we switch. Hobbies are now available. Hell yeah. I never did any when I was originally playing GTA on the GTA 5 on the PS2. I never did. I did all of them like once, and I was like, all right. As someone who defends all the bowling and shit in 4, in this one I was like, I have no interest in playing tennis. Now, Jinder, you're serious? You have 100% in all those games? Fair play. That is a hell of a commitment. I'm trying to think. All right, we'll call that there. The only Rockstar game I have 100% in is Red Dead 1. I did 100% but annoyingly, I played that on 360. I didn't even get all the achievements on it because it had a bunch of like kill X amount of enemies with this weapon type stuff that I never bothered doing. But I had like 100% on the stat menu, like every side quest done, every main mission done, every hidden thing found. Yeah, Red Dead 1 is the only one of those I've done that in. I've kind of attempted it in the past, but I always lose interest. You know what I mean? All right, let's go way back to the start, and let's play Grand Theft Auto for Sony's PlayStation. Have you heard of this console, folks? There's the logo. Isn't it pretty? This game fucking stinks. I don't know if you've played it recently. This game is not enjoyable at all. IMHO. And I'll be honest, I remember even as a kid thinking, me and my buddies playing this because it was Grand Theft Auto, because it was like, it's Grand Theft Auto, like you're running people over, you're doing all that shit. And I remember as a kid always ultimately going, oh, this is boring as fuck, and it doesn't feel good by any metric, even in the 90s. Make sure my controller game properties needs to be set to digital, because this game will not recognize an analog controller, which I believe I have this set to analog by default. And so we will go per game configuration, and we will change from analog to digital, the original PlayStation controller. There we go. Always little emulation quirks you have to account for. that sound is awful. Every time you do anything on this menu. Were the controls backwards? No, so I think what you might be thinking of is in this game you have to like press accelerate to walk. Like it's tank controls, but it's like the worst tank controls you've ever experienced. Bubba. Oh, you can rename these characters, I guess. Okay. Oh, I forgot this game is set across multiple cities. I think like Vice City, Liberty City, and San Andreas are all in this game, so this is actually the best. The theme is great. That is a great bit of music. Yeah, this game I like. I remember not actually really enjoying it despite all the hype at the time. And if you've not tried to revisit this game lately, just watch me and don't bother. Answer the South Park phones to get jobs. Keep your eyes open for opportunities. Remember, you mess up, we mess up. Okay, yeah, so I can rotate, but then I have to press X to walk. It instantly feels awful. Is triangle get in? No, triangle is walk backwards. Square is get in. What a wild time it was. And look at how close this camera is. You can't even... Oh, God. Oh, God, this couldn't feel any worse. We need 2 yellow cabs for a bank job. Bring him to the dock in New Guernsey. Alright. Oh, man, this feels like shit. I forgot head radio is like one of their consistencies that is in like all the games, basically. Oh man, trying to read that pager and not crash. Oh my God. I'm getting motion sick playing this already. Oh my God. Zig, are you messing? You didn't know they existed before the PS2? Oh yeah. Like, and even though they weren't very good, they were extremely notorious. Oh shit. They were extremely notorious, so when they were like, we're making a 3-dimensional one for the fucking PlayStation 2. How do I reverse? Triangle is reverse. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, where the fuck am I bringing this thing? What in the name of Jesus happened there? I suppose we all think of these games as PlayStation games, but I think they were also PC, you know, and they were like I think PC may have been like their lead platform, I think. All right, I need cabs. No, get into it. Okay. I mean, not to belabor the point, but this series isn't worth talking about before 3. It's just not. Some people will go to bat for 2. I have never played 2, so we'll play some 2 shortly, and maybe we'll be like, where the navigation is awful. Where the fuck am I going? No map. No map in this trailblazing open world game. Can't drive up there. Will we beat 1 mission in this game? Let's find out. Like, am I going in here? Oh, this game has retro achievements at least. Oh God, these controls feel like absolute fucking shite. Oh my God. Where the fuck am I going? The answer to will we finish one mission in this game may very quickly be no. No, okay, we're not going that way. The lesson here is don't give up after your first try. Because look, they eventually made cool games. Wait. What's that information thing here? There are 4 docks in the city. Let the cranes pick up the vehicles for bonus points. Okay. Yeah, pick it up. Please collect it. Good condition, I'll give you 1,700 for it. Sick! Alright, we're doing great. This game's awesome, actually. How do I change weapons? Oh, I forgot you have a burp button. This game's not that bad. Don't worry, folks. I still hear some faint signs of life. How big is your wiener? Seriously. Did they get actual Howard Stern for that in The Simpsons when Mr. Burns goes on an obvious Howard Stern parody? And Mr. Burns has a heart attack because of the fart noise and being asked about his wiener. Has Howard Stern ever been on The Simpsons? I feel like he must have. Alright, let's just fuck people up. Where's the cheat menu? I'm gonna look up some cheats because just like I mean this was also true of GTA 3, but with original GTA there was a lot of just like okay here's I remember the name. Oh, you know what? I think I remember. I think I remember the cheat. Let's go see if I remember. Chicken shit, huh? Next time I'm at the mall, I'll bring you back a spine. All I did was go to the main menu, man. Shut the fuck up. Where's the... How do I get the... Let's look up how you get to the cheat menu. No, GTA 1, motherfuckers. All right, here we go. Oh, the name entry screen. The name entry screen. It was not Howard Stern. Okay, I mean, that makes sense because I did really sound like him. I guess he probably has never been on the show then. That's weird. 2 90s icons. Alright. I love on a PS1 game when they go into demo mode like that. It has to load in and out of it. That's awesome. Okay, rename. I remember this from my youth. Hang the DJ. Yeah, you unlock everything. There you go. Let's go to Vice City. Seems appropriate. We'll go to Vice City. I assume Hang the DJ was a Smiths reference. This was a game made by little Scottish folks. Although Morrissey's big in America, not that the Smiths wouldn't be big for American game days, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Right, how do I change gun? Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm on fire. Shit. Okay, that was great. We love using cheats, don't we, folks? We love... Oh my god, this violence is just... It's untold. There will never be more realistic violence than this. I'm a politician in the 90s, and I think it's safe to say we have reached the peak. I have killed myself once again. I'm wasted once again. Oh, and someone squished me. All right. Yeah, that's Grand Theft Auto. Okay, that's Grand Theft Auto. It fucking stinks. Let's boot up London. I've never looked at London. I've never looked at London before, so let's we'll jump into this here, and I'm gonna have to very annoyingly switch discs within the emulator, which is a funny thing you have to do when you're emulating a real system. Stern did barely any TV except for his own stuff. I mean, in his heyday, he was on the air like wasn't he on the air like 10 hours a day, 5 days a week or something? Probably had no time to do anything else. Like that guy at his peak was okay. So I gotta switch my discs here. Hang on. Change disc. So you gotta put in the GTA 1 disc, because this is only an expansion pack. So you go GTA 1 and press X. Okay, now I gotta put the London disc in. Yeah, you just told me to put in fucking... I love it says wrong disc. Like, yeah, man, you told me to put that in. There we go. Yeah, like expansion packs like this were just so odd at the time, because it was just like... I mean, they put mission pack on the box, but when you saw a GTA London in a shop, you would think, oh, they made a new GTA and it's set in London. Oh, I guess technically, yeah, their first release with the Rockstar logo, I guess. Completely different set of logos for this compared to the actual main game. British people love saying loading while wearing glasses and pointing machine guns. Good menus in this franchise very early. Still to this day, in fact. Sid Vacant, Morris Kane, Rodney Morash, Charles Jones. We gotta be Sid Vacant. Boys will be thieves. So funny that this is made by British devs, because this is like the most American presentation of Britishness already. Just Big Ben and you know, bobby hats. If you want work, get to the phone in Northeast Chelsea. And I guess this is the last time they had a real city in one of their games. I've got the results of the test back. It's yours. Whee! You've heard of the Crisp Twins, right? They want a mod scooter for their old deer. That means you want one. So get the bike to Chelsea and we'll see if you're any good. Okay. Yes, I did. I did remember hearing the story about how Rockstar really wanted to make Austin Powers. I mean, I'd be interested in seeing a Rockstar developed Austin Powers. No, don't. Why would you steal that? Get on it. To Harold Cartwright's place in Southeast Soho. Oh man, the camera is so fucking close. It's really fucking hard to see where you're going. Oh, the bloody filth! The bloody filth were on me! Oh.
Hold it there.
Not bloody lightly. Oh, oi, get back on that bloody bike. Get it moving. Oh, crikey. Oh, I'm Australian now. It's bloody GTA Sydney out here. You call that a mission pack? This is a mission pack. It would remain a Grand Theft Auto tradition that you fall off your bike really fucking easy and it's super annoying. Even in the good games. I do like the different look of this game, and the cars is at least cool. This began their obsession with time traveling. Very, very tiny. The crisps are well chuffed. They told Harold to look after you. And one of them twins farts. Harold says, new cologne? Oh, this was developed by Rockstar Canada. That actually makes sense, because this comes off so like a North American's idea of what a video game set in London should look and sound like. Because obviously then the mainline Grand Theft Auto games are very much a British sense of humor about American politics. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this, even just from the first 10 minutes here, this is very distinctly not made by a person who lives in London, I would say. Right, that's GTA London. It's more GTA. Let's see if things got better for GTA 2. I have never touched this game, so I'm actually really curious. Oh, I should have prepared these earlier. All right. Go to the PlayStation 1. I remember GTA 2, I know just from like having... Oh, do you guys want to play some Austin Powers Pinball? You guys want to play some Austin Power Pinball? I do remember just kind of picking up over the years from like reading about the franchise that a lot of the ideas in later Grand Theft Auto, 3D Grand Theft Auto games were kind of started in 2. So, I mean, the significant thing about 3 is the jump to the third dimension, obviously. But I've heard people say that conceptually they do a lot of stuff in 2. I believe this game has, like, it tracks your standing with various gangs and stuff like that, which obviously would be a thing later, and some other ideas like that. This is still a top-down game, so we're not in 3D land yet, sadly. They've always loved a fancy studio ident. I was just about to ask as I was booting this up, is this the one where they did the like short film basically to promote it? And this is in fact the one. I don't think this is it. I think there's, yeah, so there's like a, this is obviously chopped up highlights of it, but they made like a short film, a short GTA film to promote this game. And obviously this guy is he very much looks like Claude from GTA 3. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I love logging onto my PC and pressing the activate assassin button. Mario is not yet up on the old reliable. It will be, but I'm gonna have to set some time aside to do that. I haven't even actually downloaded it. I do get lazy when I do those movies because I don't put them up on YouTube. I do get lazy and just not bother. I'm not even sure if I put the last one up. Maybe I did. I can't remember. I will put it up though. I will put it up. Great fun as always. The movie nights are great fun. For anyone who's not a regular viewer, you may be watching this on YouTube or what have you. Do follow along on Twitter. Join the Discord if you'd like to get schedule updates. In particular, schedule updates for movie nights, which obviously cannot go on YouTube because of the bloody copyright police breathing down our necks. So those can't be shared on YouTube, but do try and stop by live for movie nights. They are great fun. Oh, so they named him as Claude Speed. Interesting. Okay, this game still has X to walk. That is so fucking annoying. Hey there, stranger. Welcome to the downtown district. Stick around if you want to learn what's going down. I do. Okay. Anything else for me? Still have the fart button. Apart from neutral areas like this one, the city is carved up between 3 feuding gangs. Zaibatsu in grey, the Loonies in green, and the Yakuza in blue. Okay. Those burps were to acknowledge that I understand what you're saying. You want to work for a gang, you follow their colored marker to their phones and pick up a job. Make sure you have enough respect. Okay. Who could not respect me? Respect is everything, so be careful who you kill. Spilling one gang's blood will reduce their respect for you, but increase your standing with a rival gang. This is an interesting concept. Be warned, you start killing innocent people and the cops will bust your balls. They love doing that, the cops. By the way, a church like this is the place to save your progress, but only after you finish a job. And only if you have 50 G's. That is a lot of money. You need transportation and a weapon to get started in this city, and I'm giving you both. There's the car and there's a pistol inside. This is a lot of sitting around reading text to start off your game. I realize the last game needed more tutorializing. This game, I guess, has perhaps too much. You want to see where the gangs operate? Follow the big pink markers of the Zaibatsu zone. I'm going the wrong bloody way. Oh, she try. No. Oh, Barry.
The car is gone. Stolen. 5th time this month. These people, these car thieves, joyriders. I tell you, I wish they all had one big neck, so I could put my hands around it.
We've got a
And choke the
1024
living life
West
out of all of
Omicron.
them all at once. Hey, here's a word from our sponsors.
Oh, God.
Cold, hard chocolate.
Surge after surge of
Northwest
creamy
Omicron.
caramel.
Melts in your mouth. Ah.
Alright, here we go.
Your
Grey markers will always point to the nearest Zaibatsu phones, where jobs may be found for those with sufficient respect. What the fuck? Keep the loony. Okay, so the Zaibatsu hate the loonies. Okay. I say that like I'm going to be playing a lot of this game. Next stop is Looney Land. Alright, here we go. Alright, soundtrack's pretty banging so far, I gotta say that. The Zaibatsu have big letter Z's on their cars. I love driving around in a car that has my gang name on the top of it. This game have a map? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, should I pause the emulation there? Oopsie. Oh, okay. I made it. All right. Whoop whoop. The green markers always point to the nearest looty phone where jobs may be found, just as long as you have enough respect. I'm noticing a trend here. You gotta have respect. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I need respect. Okay. Who? We looties respect people who like killing Yakuza poops. Wait, so who? The other one? What's up with the other ones? Now let's visit the Yakuza territory. Collection from land. They don't mess around, so be cool. Okay. Oh, I got a fucking machine gun. Hell yeah.
Have you ever considered death? I know I hadn't till a friend.
I didn't realize they did the
Comes to us all. Now,
the chatty DJs this early in the franchise.
Zaibatsu, you could win yourself a 5-line funeral, absolutely free. No embarrassed kids at the graveside. Stay tuned after the news for details. And now, the news.
Hi, this is Jill Tasker, and I've got your
This is such a funny jingle for the news.
names in radio are heading over to Largo this evening. Johnny Riccaro and Fanny Joe Styles will be in attendance, and we'll have Selena Ferry with details right after this.
Alright. Oh, shit. How do I shoot? Oh, I can jump now. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, R2. R2. Wow. Okay.
He's got a gun.
Oh my god. So they have a dedicated fire and burp button. Separate buttons. That's sick. The blue markers always point to the nearest Yakuza phone where the jobs are made available for anyone with enough respect. Okay. I'm noticing a trend here. Go to the phones. You want Yakuza respect? You better start killing Zaibatsu. Simple. The reasons you will learn. Okay. Now you can see how the city's sliced. Follow the big pink marker back to me to get a little something for you.
I mean, cops everywhere. But is there ever a cop when you need one? No.
Makes you think. All right, after this, we're going to play a good GTA game because I need a reprieve. Oh, I like how you have different radio reception depending where you are. That's a nice touch. I don't know how much I thought you... All I know, here's my machine gun. Okay. And a special token. Okay. Alright, that's GTA 2. Like, okay, I've had my fill of that. Also, I know I've got some worse games coming my way before we wrap up this evening. Alright, let's go. Let's go in a completely different direction and let's do this is a highly specific thing. Let's do the PSP version of Chinatown Wars. Chinatown Wars, one of the most underrated GTA games. I will say I am more a fan of the DS version because it has all that cool touch control stuff. But obviously, since I have my Steam Deck docked for the purpose of this stream, I couldn't use the touchscreen stuff. But I will note that the Steam Deck does have a touchscreen and it emulates DS quite well. So I'm a couple of hours into the DS version of this game. But they basically improved the visuals and removed all the touchscreen stuff for the PSP version. And it's a perfectly good game on the PSP. So we'll play this for a little while. And this one is kind of splitting the difference between old and new because this has a three-dimensional but isometric camera. So you're kind of looking down, but it's not properly top-down like the originals. It's an interesting setup. It's also interesting that this game has like a drug-dealing economy in it. Which is something they have not recreated since, to my surprise. Like, you can buy from certain dealers and sell in different parts of town to try and make more money back based on your understanding of the economy in the various districts. The main story, you know, your guy's on a revenge quest. It's a GTA story. It's not great, but it's alright. This version looks better, but the reason I prefer the DS version is because there's tons of really interesting mini games with the touch mechanics. No voiceover, obviously, because it was for the PSP and the DS. Although I guess the PSP could have had voiceover, but it didn't. This game, I'm not sure if it still is. This game, they did release this game on Android. I think it's still on Android. I think so, and you can, and obviously that version has all the touch control stuff, which is really cool. Rockstar Leeds production. What are they doing these days?
These streets like a renegade. Hit that guap to the renters pay. Hunt my prey in the cavalcade. Revenge is got when the boss.
Alright, let's skip that. Let's get in some gameplay here. So again, in the DS version of this game, that mini game is you're tapping on the screen to kick the windshield out so you can swim to safety, which is really cool. Like I really like the touchscreen enabled versions of this game. But for the purposes of streaming, we're going to do the PSP one because it's just easier. All right, pressing start. We'll skip a cutscene. Thank you. Get a car. I like that they kept all the mini games. They just removed the touch element. That's actually a nice touch. And I will say, having recently played the DS version, this PSP version looks much better. Like, this is they cleaned this game up a lot for the PSP, which is cool. Oh, sorry, I accidentally pressed the cinematic camera button. I think this perspective is such an interesting thing for AG. It's such an anomaly, you know. It's kind of thought of as the two eras, the top down and the third person, and this one's a weird mishmash. It's cool. All right, we'll skip all the story stuff because in this game it's not much. Go to your apartment. Oh, yes, you have a PDA in this game because it was 2007. I never had a PDA, sadly. Uncle Kenny. Thanks for choosing the Badger Network. 555, long wait. We love it, don't we? What else can you do in the PDA? It's got your map on it and stuff. This is your main PDA, so you need applications. Okay. GPS. Music player. Oh yeah, this game introduced buying weapons online, so you didn't have to actually physically go to an ammunition. That was pretty good. What's the apartment look like in this version? Laptop. Oh, will we sign into the Rockstar Social Club? Let's not. Save our game. Exit. Oh, replay. That's cool. Okay. So, Mitch mentioned in the chat, Leeds did the GBA port of Max Payne. I have played like halfway through that. That is a really cool port of Max Payne. So it's actually not dissimilar to this. It is a top-down version, but it's like I won't say it's one-to-one. It's pretty close to one-to-one for the story. You obviously have to deal with some of the compression of the cutscenes and the music and the voiceovers, but for that is one of the most technically impressive Max Payne game. Not Max Payne. That is one of the most technically impressive GBA games ever. The music's a bit loud in my headphones. Yeah, the GBA version of Max Payne, very cool, very cool. Plays really well, gets the tone and the story and the music of the game across perfectly. Yeah. That's actually really interesting that they did this as well. Two big overachieving handheld games, I would say. Get in Kenny's car. Okay, GPS. Multiplayer, my god. One thing that was probably a tough sell about this game on the PSP specifically, obviously on the DS you didn't have anything else. But the tough thing about this game on PSP is that the PSP had the like actual 3D Grand Theft Autos on it, which, you know, what, it just placed it anywhere. Okay, you quickly plot routes to your safe houses, contacts, and other points of interest. Press square to open the option bar. Okay, points of interest. Kenny's crew. Okay. Timbaland's Beater It. I never played the Timbaland game, but I heard it was pretty good. I heard people liked it. It's kind of like what we were talking about. We talked a lot about Rockstar and GTA during the movie night for some reason. And it's kind of like how I was saying back in the day, they, you know, Rockstar weren't just the GTA people. Like, they put their name on lots of weird little, like, you know, they were like a boutique publisher in their own weird way, and it was awesome. They put their names on so many interesting, weird projects that you wouldn't expect, and most of them were really good. They were making music generation games and Midnight Club and table tennis and LA Noire, you know what I mean? They were doing all this other stuff. Max Payne, you know? What the fuck are you doing in Kenny's car? I'm his nephew. Rich prick from Hong Kong who lost the sword. Well, there you go. The cop system in this game is really interesting because you literally reduce your stars by fucking up police cars, which is great. This is a really interesting, cool, different GTA game. They went in some interesting new directions with it, and I kind of I'm kind of disappointed there wasn't more games like this, but again, the market just went in a completely different place. There's not really bespoke handhelds now the way there was then. The big handhelds today are the Steam Deck and the Switch. Do you know what I mean? Which people just want normal games on them. People don't want you to make a weird, like, dedicated, cool thing like this. They just want the console experience on the go, which I mean, I love that, and I love that you can play things like that on the Steam Deck, but there was something cool about this era when companies like Rockstar had to take into account that these handhelds were insanely popular but also significantly weaker, and so we have to make our own dedicated cool thing that takes the hardware into account. And the DS and the PSP were too popular to ignore, right? You couldn't just not make a game for them, you know? Hell yeah, get fucked. Look at it. Again, it's so much easier to navigate around this than the PS1 games, because the camera is just slightly better at letting me see what's coming ahead of me. Coffee? Very funny, but I better take Kenny's car back. Spoilers, that character gets killed in like 2 missions time. Now, I have never finished this game, so I don't know if it's a red herring and she's actually still alive or something, but like, she's like the one interesting character and they kill her like 20 minutes after you meet her. It's really weird. I don't know why they do that. Maybe she comes back in the second half of it or something. Willie's Wash and Lube. You're damn right they do. I know. Stop now. I know. I will say it. I will confirm it. I think this is the most underrated GTA game. I would say that. Visit the Master at Arms to improve your combat skills. You're Kenny's Master at Arms? Wait, press. Oh, sick. Flying kick. Sick. Heyo. Did this not sell on DS? I mean, there's the, you know, more family-friendly console, and also the fact, as we may discover shortly on this very stream, that some of the Grand Theft Auto games released on Nintendo handhelds prior to this were absolute garbage. Get fucked. Street punks are attacking one of my restaurants. Lead the way, Ling. I always keep weapons hidden in dumpsters. Again, this is a cool touch screen mini game on the DS or phone version. It's cool that it's still in there, but it's less fun on the PSP when you're just using like just normal buttons. Look out for more red dumpsters. Okay. commercially unsuccessful, selling only 88,000 copies in its first month. That for a GTA game at the height of their that's crazy. Yeah. So now I realize it's not even a hot take, me saying this is the most underrated GTA game. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's ever been delisted. I'm pretty sure this is still on Android phones, and again, the Android versions have the touchscreen mechanics, which are super cool. And like later on in the game, when you get to the drug dealing economy stuff, you're like adjusting values, and you know you're rooting around in bins for weapons, you're stashing things, you're scratching off lottery cards. It's oh, there's, yeah, like I said, spoilers. Ling dies. Like literally, like the only remotely interesting character.
Weak motherfucker.
So yeah, I never finished this game, so I don't know. Maybe is there a swerve where Ling is still alive at the end? Probably not. Go up to the roof, sorry, and save the manager. It's actually a good question Snowboy asked in the chat. Has GTA sold more than 88,000 copies this week, GTA 5? It probably has. 2 leads left Lead Studio to set up Double 11, who did the Red Dead port. Okay, interesting. It all comes full circle. All right, that's Chinatown Wars. Again, if you're gonna PSP version of this it's the nicest looking and it's pretty cool, but if you're gonna play this game, and I recommend you do, I would say emulate the DS version or buy it on Android, or it might be on iPhone. I keep saying Android, it might be on iPhone. I assume it could be. All right. While we're doing PSP, let's stick with PSP, and we will look at the at the time absolutely mind-blowing 3D Grand Theft Autos on PSP. I mean, I thought this was as good as it gets. You know how people say, "Oh, can you believe we used to think, you know, Mario 64 was as good looking as games was ever going to be?" I mean, I didn't think gaming as a concept was going to get better than the idea of these portable GTAs. Let's just do Liberty City Stories here. When you look back on them now with modern eyes, I mean, the big thing you'll notice with this and Vice City Stories is the density of pedestrians on the street is like so. There's like the worlds are relatively empty compared to the PS2 versions. But other than that, man, they achieved this. Also, this is one of the best GTA songs, by the way. This intro song is fucking great. I mean, this game, you wouldn't rank it, you know, in the all-time GTA games. They ported it to the PS2, which I have no idea why you would do that when you can just play, you know, mainline GTAs. But I've said it before, the reason I loved the PSP so much is it was the first console where you held it in your hand, and it wasn't the same, but you could like look at it and say, this is like having a PS2 in my hand. Like, and I remember I was an avid reader of official PlayStation 2 magazine back in the day, and their advertisement, some month, their advertisement for next month's issue, okay, was they just had a plain white background with plain black Times New Roman text on it. No flashy graphics, nothing. They were doing a big "This Speaks for Itself" ad, and they were like, next month we will have a hands-on preview of GTA on PSP in stores such and such. That was the entire ad, because they were like, this will blow your mind. And it did blow my mind. It fucking did blow my mind. Alright, let's jump into the actual gameplay here. Do you know how does Cyberpunk work on the Steam Deck? I don't. I booted it up and I ran a benchmark on it, and I was able to find some settings on Reddit, and I was able to get it consistently around 60. It's verified by Steam, and I've seen lots of user reports. It's good. It's good. Obviously, you're not going to have every bell and whistle feature turned on, but it's good. I've seen lots of, and that's going to be one of my Christmas break games. That and the Yakuza series are the two things I'm working on over Christmas. So By all accounts, Steam Deck is a cool place to play Cyberpunk, with the asterisk next to it that every Steam Deck game has, which is that will chew through your battery like nobody's business. But that notwithstanding, yeah, I saw it's on sale for $50 with the expansion, which I think is great. I bought it without the expansion, so I'm gonna wait and see if I actually really like it before I buy the expansion. But yeah. I may do some Cyberpunk on stream over Christmas. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mention.
Hey, so there he is, huh? Hey.
Again,
So
like,
listen, Tony,
oh my god,
I
actual
know you did a
PS2
good
quality
thing for us, and
cutscenes
I know
on
you've
my
been lying low
handheld.
for a long time. So I want you to take it easy for a while, huh? Vincenzo will look after you. You need some money? Ask him.
I think
You
they
need a
were.
job?
I think
Lucky
it
he'll
was said
take
that
care of you.
they
What more could a
spitballed the
family
idea
guy
of
ask
San
for?
Andreas
Even my
stories
son done got it so
on PSP,
good.
but also the PSP was running out of life at that stage, and also I'm pretty sure I read someone say it was just not possible. We would not have gotten that on the PSP.
And now you're expecting me to take orders from this. Well, it just doesn't seem right.
Tony, I know what you did.
Biggest problem with this game compared to the mainline GTAs is the story is nothing. Like this protagonist, this guy who's a nobody in mainline GTA 3.
Quite frankly,
One of the worst GTA protagonists. Discounting all the ones who don't speak, this guy's a nothing. He's a nothing, you know.
So when you need something, give Vincenzo a call down at Atlantic Key. He'll take care of you.
Yeah, this game had some kind of save bug, if I recall.
Of course, boss. Anything you say. Tell you what, we can go there now.
Yeah, so as I was saying there, with regards to schedule, next week, I'm going to do a Wednesday afternoon stream. Because Wednesdays with me and Brona both being busy, the cat is getting up to absolute mayhem when we're both busy. So I'm going to do a Wednesday afternoon stream, and then we'll do movie night next Thursday. Thursday, regularly scheduled time. And for those of you who didn't see movie night last night, we are going to do Street Fighter the movie next week. So that'll be Thursday. And Wednesday, I will do an afternoon stream, which, as I was just saying there, probably going to be Cyberpunk. Because I'm making my grand return to Cyberpunk as a person who refunded it when it launched on PlayStation. I got it on sale. I looked up some good settings on Reddit. I've booted it up already. I ran a benchmark to see if it's working. And so I will be giving you a Cyberpunk update next week. That'll most likely, again, that'll be a Wednesday afternoon stream. And like, as cool as Chinatown Wars was, again, Chinatown Wars was a little bit more representative of what you thought a handheld was capable of doing around this time. And then you see footage of this game and you're like, what? It's actual Grand Theft Auto. You can't be serious. And this game has a lot of failings. It's not perfect, but the novelty of just being able to do it was crazy.
This is it, Tony. Home sweet home. Beautiful, ain't she?
This shithole is supposed to be my home.
Early copies of this game could expose the PSP to hacking. Well, the PSP was easy as fuck to hack.
Vincenzo. Now, tough guy, get your ass
One of the more
upstairs and go put on
notorious
some decent
easy to hack
clothes.
consoles,
I don't
along
got
with like
all
the
day, so
Dreamcast.
move.
We won't spend too long on this because this is just like less good GTA 3. But I've never touched Vice City Stories. Hey, do you know how garages work in GTA games?
Now take me to my place.
PSP was super odd. It was also just such a weird time for electronics in general because it was this brand new era of your games console also being your MP3 player and having an internet browser on it, you know what I mean?
Jesus, Tony, you drive like a bitch. Watch the goddamn car.
We survived. handheld. You know what? You're like, obviously, yeah, like something like this compared to the handheld port of Simpsons Road Rage is mind-blowing. Have you guys played the GBA port of Simpsons Road Rage? I was just singing the praises of the GBA port of Max Payne, which is really great. Like it's a pretty basic like 16-bit F-Zero style racing game. The GBA port of Road Rage is class. It looks so cool.
Hey,
but again, it's nowhere near the console version.
Who pays the bills around here? Me, Daddy Vincenzo over here. So from now on, you work for me. So I better see you back here real soon.
Yeah, this story just has all the annoying elements of a GTA game. Your character's like a boring misanthrope. Every character you get missions off of and interact with is like an annoying dickhead, and you know. But again, it did not matter. Again, cannot express enough how mind-blowing what you're looking at was when it was on a handheld, you know.
When transport workers across the city took industrial action in sympathy for beleaguered ferry workers, whose livelihoods are threatened by the construction of the...
I never had a GBA, so all my GBA experience has been in the last couple of years on emulators, and I played a decent bit on the Steam Deck, and I'm like, man, I missed out. GBA looked fucking class. But again, around the time, I was all, you know, I was all about my console, and when I started reading previews for things like the PSP, I was like, well, why get a GBA? Just hold out a bit longer, and the future will be in my hands. All right, let's quickly do some Vice City stories, and then we're gonna get out of the PSP world, and we're gonna play some absolute crap. I was singing the GBA. I'm singing the GBA's praises. Let me tell you. In this franchise, there's nothing but L's on the GBA. Let me see here. We'll do Vice City stories very quickly. Vice City stories. I remember. That is again, I've never played it, but my understanding is that is a super ambitious game. It has a lot more. I've heard it has a lot more, like management of your like empires and stuff like that. Stuff that original Vice City touched upon, but it's fairly rudimentary. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of building up your criminal empire. And it has Phil Collins, of course, as himself, a rare celebrity playing himself in GTA. I love the PSP, man. Such a cool, very small, pinpointed period of time. Fucking having my mind blown by GTA Portable. Having like 2 episodes of Futurama on my handheld device, and like 1 or 2 podcasts, because again, that's all you could fill between the file sizes and the price of SD cards back then. But it didn't fucking matter. Like, you got it on there. Oh, it was so sick. All right, let's jump into the gameplay here. Oh, look at that super fast loading. Why is that happening?
And Emotion 98.3 together.
This is Emotion. Motels, only the lonely.
I'm not sure what I have the PSP emulators. I think it's 2 times native resolution, so this should be around 720, I think. I'm in the same boat as you, Snowboy. Now that it's kind of real, I'm like, well, I won't say I'm not excited. You know what I mean? I can be a cynic about 5 all I want, but ultimately, like, hell yeah, I'm gonna play the shit out of 6. You know. And while the only thing you can glean from that first trailer is like the tech of it, the tech looked fucking class. That was a good looking trailer. Do you know what I mean?
Relax.
All right, we'll skip that. And we'll just jump in here and we'll fuck around for a few minutes and then we'll...
Listen, if plans change, I'll let you know.
What's this?
It's a pager, tough guy. Welcome to the 80s, Vic.
Oh yeah, you're Lance's brother in this. Interesting. And so this guy dies at the beginning of Vice City, doesn't he?
A wise barb arms himself to the teeth because of tomorrow, not yesterday. Ah! You shot me! You're a major dick, big major barb.
Oh shit. Okay, we're playing a GTA game.
Is here to stay. We get our first.
Yeah, I have my reservations about the humor as well, you know. Oh shit. Just because I felt kind of tired of it by 5, but There's two ways you could look at it, like we were talking about on last night's stream. It's like, it can be super hard when a game takes 10 years to develop to keep the humor topical, but also you could say they're crafting it for long enough that you'd hope it's something special, you know. 2025, still very funny to me.
Army boy, Jerry sent you. Say,
Jerry? Sergeant Martinez. Sure.
Come with me, soldier. I've got something for your boss.
Man, life's been good to you.
Come on, let's
I mean, it's
take
true
a
they've
ride.
freshened up the writing, but also they've lost a lot of heavy hitters since Red Dead 2, which is their best written thing, you know, so...
Goes up next time.
But yeah, I still think that a turnover of people in the writing specifically is much needed. Much needed.
Grab that gun and take them out.
And every game in this era just started with a turret sequence. Oh shit, we're not even playing this, we're just dying. This story is going crazy off the jump here. Oh, they're like, hey, you can swim in this one. You thought Vice City was a game where you couldn't swim? You're so wrong. Vice City now comes with armbands. Martinez. Hide the stuff in your barracks, man. Oh, if there's one thing I don't miss from like those PS2 games, and the PS1 games actually as well, it's the fucking it's reading that fucking pager. I mean, I'm curious what kind of like daily life shit they have in 6. Because I think that stuff can be really good, but I didn't agree with it in Red Dead at all. It was it was the wrong side of menial with not enough benefits to me. But also I don't think they'll double down on that stuff because they view GTA as such another thing. And in 5 they really didn't do much of it. Like, you improved your weapon skill and shit like that over time, but in 5 they really didn't lean on that kind of thing at all. And 4 they didn't do it at all. Yeah, as Jamie says, I think it's going to be really weird having a new GTA game with an extra 10 years of wisdom on our sides, you know. Because, yeah, you kind of did think of it as this beacon of satire, you know. And obviously you replay these games and it's like... So some of it holds up better than you might expect, but then some of it obviously doesn't. I don't think they nailed it in Red Dead. I could talk, you know, I could talk forever about Red Dead. I'm really eager to replay it, but as I said on yesterday's stream, I'm in the middle of playing the first one, but I really want to play the second one again.
Neither of us wants this to get ugly.
You guys are shitty soldiers. I'm right here shooting your boys. What's going on?
I'm in the army, amigo.
Alright. That was way easier than I was expecting. This is an alright looking game. I mean, the games look good on the PSP. Also, you know, when you jump to Vice City from Liberty City, the color palette is just way better. Do you know what I mean? I have not enjoyed revisiting Undead Nightmare all these years later. I like most people, I thought Undead Nightmare was the greatest thing in the world when it came out. I actually, even by the time I finished it, I was like, novelty's kind of worn off. I'm not even sure if I'd bother with it. I'm definitely gonna finish Red Dead 1 on my current playthrough, but I'm not sure if I'll go back to Undead Nightmare. I don't. That's one of those ones I'd recommend people just keep their memory of it rather than revisit it. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's still one of the best pieces of DLC ever, but it's I think it's a bit overrated, to be perfectly honest. I mean, when it comes to how long everything takes in Red Dead when you're Arthur, I mean, it's like some of that stuff I think is cool, and some of it I don't. Do you know what I mean? It's like I can kind of make my peace with the way they make you like slow walk when you're in camp. Like, you can't sprint around. Don't love it, but I can kind of like, yeah, okay. when you're in the camp, slow down, talk to everyone, listen to everything, absorb it in the moment. And then, but then there's all these other weird movement things in it where the arbitrary nature of when he puts his gun back in the holster on the horse and things like that. The fact that when you're in the camp, slowly walking around, soaking up the ambience, you go over to the trailer where all the spare ammo is, and you can't pull up your weapon wheel to see what you need ammo for. And I'm just like, it's just, there's a bunch of really odd decisions in that game. But this is not a Red Dead stream. All right. You know, before there was a PSP, folks, Nintendo had a little device called the Game Boy. They followed it up with the Game Boy Color. No more monochrome games for you. And they did, in fact, put out some GTA games. And, oh, baby. I mean, are these some gems? Oh, God. We are not going to play this for very long. Let me just say that right now. So these are ports of the original games, created by Tarantula Studios. I have never heard of them. Yes, if you need some ammo, you can pick it up. Give me a reason why you wouldn't be able to access your weapon wheel in camp. What delineates camp from the rest of the open world? I'm not getting into this. He says already into it. Oh, yeah, I did see people this week, by the way, doing a gotcha on anyone saying that GTA 6 will be the first with a female protagonist because there's women in the Game Boy ports of the original game. You know, a fact is a fact, you know? There was Game Boy Color GTAs. They were not fondly remembered. How the fuck do I start this fucking video game? Here we go. Okay. Answer the South Park phones. We remember this one, don't we, folks? Oh, buddy. Oh my god. The Game Boy has 2 buttons and they've still used one of them on walk. Like, you don't move until you press the B button. Oh, man, is this not good at all. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Turn. This is what handheld ports used to be, folks. Crazy Jimmy jumped the car in Northeast Park. Find it before the cops do or die. Yeah, this is up there with the great GTA soundtracks. Look at it. This is walking on the street simulator. This is pavement walking, man. There's not even any other pedestrians. There's one car. Okay, great. Hey, let's steal a car down here. I saw a car down here. I saw one car down here. How do I select? Start? No. Okay, I don't know how to get into cars. Okay. Okay. So... You guys playing any good video games lately? I mean, we know GTA 2 is the real game, you know, so... Oh, that's the one. Okay, excellent. Okay. No, that's take a screenshot on the emulator. Okay. This console has 2 buttons. I don't know how to get it. How do I play this video game? Okay. Okay, that just turned on run ahead in the emulator. Okay. Imagine getting this Christmas morning. I asked the clerk, what's that game all the kids love? How do I get in? Alright. That's GTA on the Game Boy Color. Let's do GTA 2. Let's be completionists. Oh, Lord. Will the music be as good? That's the question. Select while holding A. That's insane. Oh, shit. I pressed the wrong button. Alright. I mean, GTA 2 is the real shit. We know that, right? So let's... It's the year 2000. Take yourself back. Tarantula, the lads are back. Candy, hell yeah. Okay, there's our teams. We remember that from the PS1 version. No music this time. Okay. Okay. Oh, I accidentally hit the shortcut to quit that. Okay, that's GTA 2 on the Game Boy Color. Let's jump to the advance. Let's jump to the advance. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Well, the Game Boy Color was a very limited system. Okay. So thankfully, the Game Boy Advance came along. And that's a real powerhouse system. Do you know what I mean? It was really ahead of its time. So let's see what Grand Theft Auto Advance brought to the table. Okay. Lovely pixelated Rockstar logo. From Digital Eclipse, okay. Okay, this menu's pretty good so far. B-A-Z. That's me. When I'm playing on a GBA. Baz Advance. Oh, cutscenes! Let's go! This is our big chance, Mike. We've almost got enough money to leave Liberty City for good. I'm tired of playing errand boy. We need to strike off on our own and lead the good life. I've got your back, Vinny. You got me off the streets and back on my feet. I knew I could count on you. We don't owe nobody nothing, and the police aren't on to us. It's time to make a new start. This is all going great. Use the control pad to follow Vinny up to the car. There's a blue arrow above him. Okay. Oh, yes, there's no accelerate button. You just walk this time. Hell yeah. Here we got an attack button. Got a sprint button. We're doing great. This is 100 times the game that the fucking Game Boy Color had. Hey, Mike, you drive. I gotta get my head together for this meeting with the Mafia. That's the way criminals talk. I got a meeting with the Mafia soon. Vinny, I thought you said we were done with these crooks. Let's just take our chances with the money we've got and make our break. Hey, you trust me, right? I've got information they need. Support me on this, and we'll make a whole lot richer and off this stinking island in no time. Enter the car with the blue arrow. To enter or exit a car, press the L button. Wow. The restaurant is in Portland Beach. You should be real easy to spot. Okay. Look at the radar located on the top left of the screen, and your position is marked as a white arrow. Okay. Oh god, this is just as hard to navigate as fucking as the PS1 game. But at the very least, we have a radar. I will take that. Press the control pad down to brake. That is an extremely weird button choice, but whatever. Press the B button to go in reverse. Okay. I know how I'm taking driving lessons. I know all this. These top-down GTAs are giving me a headache, man. Holy shit. Press the R button to handbrake. There we go. Okay. Press the control pad up and R at the same time to sound the horn. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Check our hideout to make sure it's not being watched. Nothing's wrong, but you can never be too... Nothing's wrong! Nothing's wrong. Come back to the restaurant and pick me up when you know it's clear. Okay. Shut up. Drive to the hideout marked on the radar as a pink house icon. Okay. Don't punch your car. Okay. Oh man, how do people not get sick playing this back in the day? Oh my god. I've heard people shit talk this game a lot over the years, but this is already better than the PS1 game. I gotta be honest. It's got an actual map on it. Alright. Oh shit, I just fucking flipped that car. Holy shit. Things look good out front. I better check inside. Okay. Mission passed. I got an achievement, boys. You can save your progress at the hideout between missions. Hell yeah. Hideout items. What's that? Nothing, of course. Save complete. Alright. Come back to the restaurant. I need you. Alright. These voice samples are not bad for the Game Boy Advance, a system not known for its audio tracks. And me, a man not known for his driving skills. Alright. Oh man, they're all dropping a lot of money. I should be getting out and collecting that. Oh shit. Oh god, I'm just absolutely destroying people. Vinny, I'm coming. Vinny, please be okay. Surely no one's been double-crossed or nothing's gone wrong and we're getting off this island right now. Oh shit. Dirty laundry. Named Federico. He's been using more of their product than selling, which is bad for business. Take him out and the mafia will help us. Okay, Vinny, you're the boss. I probably ought to carry some heat. Yeah, you're right. Here's some dough to purchase a pistol. Head over to Ammunition and tell him I sent you. No way you'd pass the background check with your record. Ha! Alright, that's GTA Advance. That was actually better than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be way worse. Alright, let's get to the big dogs. We've done a lot. We've actually streamed a lot of PS2 GTA on this here channel over the years, but we'll do a little bit more now for completion's sake. Let's jump straight into San Andreas. The behemoth of a game that it is. I should have an in-progress save for this game. I'm surprised I didn't 100%. I had a strategy book for this game, and I think I came really close to 100%ing it, but for whatever reason, I never. The thing that always cut me off in these games is the collectathons. I never did them, or I would say I was going to, and then I'd give up. You know. I'm with you, Snowboy. I think this is the best soundtrack. Yeah. I mean, obviously, if you are an 80s generation person, you will be more inclined to go that way, but I love the soundtrack to this game, man. It is so good. Obviously, you have like some of the all-time greatest hip-hop on there, but also like Radio X is great. Like the country is like all the like. Let's just list the genres in this game. They're all great. Do you know what I mean? Like I think this game is the best on the strength of the variety, because like the pop, the classic hip hop, I was about to say modern hip hop, but modern 90s hip hop, the country, the various rock stations, they're all excellent. Whereas in Vice City, like there was like a handful of stations I would listen to, but you know, I wouldn't you know, cycle through them and listen to anything. Whereas in this, I feel like I would listen to anything in this game. Yeah, 5 especially is so insanely big that it's almost overwhelming. Although, like 5 does have a dedicated Flying Lotus station, which is pretty fucking cool. Vice City had the best talk radio of any of them. Talk radio in San Andreas, not actually. Talk radio in most of them isn't really good. Vice City, I think, has the most memorable characters. Let's just do a random mission here. Let's just do this. I don't even know what this is. Oh shit! This is the big plot revelation mission. I didn't realize I was this far into the save.
This is when we show the ballers what banging is all about. Grove Street is king.
This is obviously this is the PS2 original version via PCSX2 emulator, which means it's got all the songs in there, less of the graphical bullshit.
Listen up. Y'all down with CJ, right?
The music is the main thing that bugs me about those re-releases. I think it's just. We also talked about this during yesterday's stream, but I was like, you can't put those games back out. Pony up the money, make it work. Come on, man.
CJ, you my brother, my running dog. I should have never doubted.
Oh yeah, Laszlo. Yeah. Like it was kind of a funny headline when he saw he left, but like because he's like a comedy character in all of them. But yeah, like he was big time hands on with these games. Obviously all the writing, but just I mean I think he was also kind of one of those guys that did a million little jobs.
All right, you go get heated up, and I'll meet you at the crossroads.
I love the customization in this game. Like I just you know. And like I was complaining about when we played 5 earlier, like when you switch characters or you hit a certain story mission and they just disregard all your character customizations, like Michael will show back up later in the story not wearing what you put him in. Whereas in this game it sticks, you know? Oh yeah, Laszlo's gone.
Don't worry, we cool, all right?
No, Caesar, you gotta come and see something.
I made this mistake last night during the stream. I forgot. He joined one of the new studios with either Leslie Benzies or whichever Hauser left.
I'm under the freeway, north side of Verdant Plus.
I think I got it wrong last night. And Laszlo went to Leslie Benzies' new studio. Is that right? This song not in the definitive editions. Can you imagine? Can you imagine playing this game without this song? Oh shit! Pay attention, Barry. Stop reading the chat. Also, switch stations so you don't get a copyright strike. Yeah, this is the big plot critical mission. I didn't realize I was already this far in this save. Laszlo's with Hauser. Okay. Like listening to K-Rose going through the desert. Come on now.
In foreign news.
Getting the car down the alleyway. So it all kicks off in this mission, but I'm trying to... Is this the mission where they kick you up to the countryside? I think it is. This is where you find out Ryder and Smoke are betrayers.
So you dragged me way across town to see what?
Just in time, Missy. Take a good hard look over there.
So, some ballers hanging around a dope spot. So what?
Just watch, homie.
What the fuck? Oh, no. Shit, Smoke, what you into?
Shh, that's it. Look at that ride.
That's the
I mean, kids around the world who should not have been playing this game were shocked. Shocked at this moment. I do like, on replaying this game many times over the years, I do like that, like, it's so telegraphed. Like, it's so, when you're older than 6, you can see a million miles away that they're almost making it too obvious that Smoke was not on the up and up. But, you know.
I owe you, C's. I gotta go tell Sweet about.
Yeah, Absurd Adventures is the one also doing, like, comic books and stuff, yeah.
Look, go get Kendall and take her to a safe place.
What you thinking?
It's Sweet. I think him and the homies is walking into a trap. Just go. Go!
Oh, what was the lawsuit where they, in Discovery, they got the email where, it was like, we need the Benz. I feel like I reference this every time we talk about Rockstar. I just love the phrase, we need the Benz. Because, like, Leslie Benzies was thought of as, like, a closer. Like, he could take a struggling project and get it across the finish line. And they're like, we need the Benz.
Damn it, Sweet. Pick up. Pick up.
Hey, what's up? You call me, but I ain't pick it up. So leave a message after.
Shit, shit, shit.
Oh, man, the TV ads with this song in it, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Like, shushing everyone so you could watch a 20-second ad on TV. Right.
I'll take that paper.
Walking away from the helicopter exploding. Hell yeah.
CJ, where you been?
Caesar called and showed me some shit. It's Smoke.
No, there will be no Game Awards watching. I'm exhausted. I can't wait to go to bed. My out of office is on. I'm gonna sleep for a week.
The cop's gonna arrive any second.
Nah,
I'll watch the Death Stranding 2 trailer tomorrow.
I'm taking you motherfuckers. You hear me? I'm taking you all down, bitches.
The thing you gotta be careful in this mission is, like, standing too close to those cars. They will explode. Get fucked.
Now stay there.
You fuckers. Get fucked. Sam Hauser's desperation was listening. Please help me us get RDR Red Dead Redemption into shape. I'm a jabbering wreck right now. I need the Benz. It's great. I love in these GTA games when you get, like, cutscene arrested. It's like... Unlike all the other times you get arrested.
You got a bag over your head, boy. How you feel about that?
Man, take it off. please, man. I can't breathe. Please.
Oh, all right.
This is a mind-blowing segment as well at the time, because like you don't get to see, like you wouldn't have been up to the countryside prior to this.
You fucking sick motherfucker.
Intimidate those who intimidate others, Carl. It's my job. Right, Ed?
Yeah. Hey, man, where we at?
The middle of fucking nowhere. Nice, clean air.
Fucking smoke. Oh, sweet.
Sweet is alive. Alive and inside. He's in a prison hospital, being treated for gunshot wounds.
Damn.
Awaiting trial.
Yeah. Somehow nobody's caught you yet.
Oh, yeah. You should be glad, Carl. Your moron brother's alive. Your street trash soon-to-be turned-out sister's alive. And she's only sucking one greaseball's dick. Things are going pretty well for you, Carl. So behave, nigga.
We want you to do a little favor for us, Carl.
You stopped animating there. What's his name? Pulaski? His mouth stopped moving.
I can't believe that nigga Smoke turned on me. Smoke? Smoke does exactly what he's told. He learned that lesson a long time ago. Damn, man. Take it easy.
Homies for life? Street loyalty? That's all bullshit, Carl. Didn't you learn that when they ran you out of town just because you let Brian die? Huh? Eddie, I can't deal with this guy. He's an idiot.
Let me air this fucker out.
No, officer. For once, let's let the kid do something good with his useless life. He's gonna help us with the fight against crime. Right, Carl?
Yeah, by any means necessary.
Now you stay the fuck away from Smoke and stay the fuck away from us. Otherwise, Sweet's gonna find himself on a baller's block getting in touch with his feminine side. Hey, Hernandez, you gonna piss all day?
Get your hands off me, man. For some reason, we've got a little problem with a former friend of ours. He seems to disagree with some of our methods.
No, who could do that? Yeah, you'll never find anybody as fork-tongued as this snake-ass bastard. Soon as he gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar, he'll whistle any tune Internal Affairs wants him to.
See, they got him hiding up Mount Chiliad someplace, so they can manipulate his testimony any way they want to.
I want you to pay him a little visit, Carl, and destroy all his evidence before he testifies.
Sort this out, Carl, so Officer Tenpenny can sleep easy at night. Man, we want evidence he ain't gonna talk.
Hey, I got another achievement. I'm getting so many achievements on this stream. And like this, the countryside area, like it's so different looking from everything else you've seen up to this point. Like obviously because of its size, this game is not as crisp looking as a lot of the other ones, but it's a pretty decent looking game for its size and the fact that it's on a PS2. Where can I save up here? I don't. Oh no, I do have a save point. All right. This is a really fun section of the game. It's when you start unlocking shit like triathlons and oil tanker missions and the races with Claude from GTA 3. Oh yeah. All right, let's jump into some GTA 4 before we call it a night here. The GOAT. Hopefully it won't fucking ask me to sign into Rockstar Social Club again. Again, another game I'm like a couple of hours into because I like to just like drop into this game every now and then, do a mission, fuck around in the world, remember how great it is, and bounce back off it. I'm just gonna just take the gameplay down just for a second because it may ask me to log into something here. It's updating the Rockstar launcher. Of course it is, despite the fact that I just did that earlier today because I was installing GTA 5. I guess it's updating the version of it that's on GTA 4. I don't know how any of this shit works. Oh my goodness, we've already gone. Oh, I started late though, so we're not actually on that long. Oh no, I've still got, even by that metric, I've still gone on. Whatever. We'll play a little bit. We'll do a mission in GTA 4 and we'll call it a night. Oh my god, it's got, like, I've played this game on this device before, but it's still got Rockstar Social Club shit to install. My god. Still loading. I will not go another 3. I will not be baited into going up to Keeley hours. I would love to do the Game Wars. It's just not gonna happen. Don't have the energy levels. I'm an old man. I'm out of Lucasade. The hardest GTA, and this is not a hot take at all, but the hardest GTA theme, obviously. I was bigging up the Liberty City Stories one, but I mean, it doesn't get better than this. Come on now. Where I'm at in the story here, I'm just like post killing Vlad. What's up with the fucking aspect ratio? Oh, probably because I have it set up for handheld and not What the fuck? Yeah, I think this device can handle that. My god. Okay, that's better. I had it like sub HD. That's why it looked so odd there. This one had the best trailer, says Jenda. Absolutely. Oh man, I've mentioned it before, but a really great YouTube video on this game is GTA 4 is the last. I think it's called something along the lines of GTA 4 was the last next generation game. It really was. Like, it really, in terms of knocking you back in your seat with its trailers, but then also with the way it felt when you actually played it. Now this game still looks really good. So if I recall correctly, this is where I'm at. Where I'm at in the story is
Hey, what's wrong?
Yeah, cousin.
we just killed Vlad, I think, or I may be wrong. Or this is the mission where we killed Vlad, I think. Yes, this is the mission where we killed Vlad. Okay, that's where I left off. Best driving, absolutely. People are like, oh, that driving. I'm like, fuck you, shut up. You're so wrong. The driving in this is the best. Quite literally, get good, get good. Oh, it's so hard to throw it around corners. No, shut up. Not having it. This is the best driving. Best physics.
You knew? I had suspicions.
Best characters, like.
What was I going to say?
You knew my woman was banging this warthog and you didn't do anything?
Like it obviously has the stupid video game thing where Nico is so morose about doing murders, and then you're going ham doing murders because it's so fun. But that's video games. I don't care about that. I don't consider that a knock on the story. It's just the nature of the medium.
Right now? No. Sit down.
No! I'm not going to stand here and have you call me disloyal. You might let
Top-notch performance. Like, such a shame that,
but I won't.
you know, him and Rockstar had their beef.
You cared. You always were a hypocrite.
Nico.
Yeah, they should be like in a better world, they'd be bringing this guy back for cameos in future games because he's sick. But not happening. Vlad is a great shithead character to off early in a GTA game.
Hey, it happens. We have an open relationship. I do my thing, she does hers. Maybe next time I might watch them at it. Oh, don't watch his fat, hairy, sweaty back going up and down. I can't take it. How could she do this?
I knew you cared. I have to do this.
Yeah, Vlad is a great shithead lieutenant character.
Think this through. Stay out here. Let the big boys have their conversation inside.
Dead right. Why eat cabbages when you can have potatoes? Hate cabbage.
Bloody boy! I'd like a word with you.
What are you doing here? Did I summon you?
Boy, I told you to stay away from Mallory.
Go away!
And now Roman is upset.
Oh, Roman is upset. Excuse me. Do you think I give a fuck, peasant? Oh, there he is. Hey, fatty. I'm so sorry you're so upset.
He's such a shithead. I fucking love it. I love that you get to blow his brains out in a few minutes.
You stay away from Mallory.
I must be hearing things. I could have sworn for a minute this ratty little yokel told me what to do.
Roman's great. Roman's great.
Now, get them out of here. Come on.
I'm just pulling my gun out and I'm fucking these dudes up. Oh, I missed. Point blank range. You can't actually stop him. It's one of those Rockstar scripted things, but you know, always nice to try. Like, when we're talking about the slice of life stuff in Red Dead 2, I often think of this game as well. I mean, when people are just like, oh, I just hate when people are calling you and you doing the bowling. I'm like, I love that stuff, man. All the incidental dialogue that you get when you do that stuff is great. All the little character moments. Like, I know it's certainly a lot slower than perhaps what GTA fans are typically looking for in this series, but when you go on those little dates and those little activities with Jacob and stuff like that, like, there's just so much great writing. And I think the mechanics are all really fun as well. I like bowling. I like darts. I think it's done really well in this game, you know. I think like Red Dead 2, I think this is a stop and smell the roses game. In a lot of ways, I don't think you can play this game in a rush. I think you have to do those interactions, you have to do those missions, you have to interact with those characters and kind of enjoy it on those terms. Do you know what I mean?
You've killed yourself and your cousin, You've killed yourself and your cousin, Yokel. You are dead man. Mikhail Fausti thought of me as a brother. He will get revenge. You're nothing in this city. You will be crushed.
Yeah, when you revisit the dates with the FBI agent, similar to Smoke and Ryder, so obvious. They were making it so obvious when you revisit them what was going on there.
My friends will find you.
You were the stupid one, Vladdy boy. Nobody fucks with my family.
It's a great cutscene. This is a great point for this game to jump in, actually. I'm glad I synced my save up here.
Well, I guess this is over.
What have you done?
What does it look like?
We're dead.
No, he's dead. We're fine.
Yes, powerful.
This is a great line.
Serious people. I told you to be calm. You halted the jump.
The gun sound effects in general in GTA games are not great for the big bombastic bang bang shoot 'em up games that they are. Yeah, this one doesn't have great. San Andreas has terrible sound effects. Terrible gun. And this one is a bit better, but not much. They are bad in this. It's no Trepang. It's no Criterion's Black. It's no, what else has a good sound? I can't remember. Those are two good examples.
To ambush a squad would kill a lot of innocent people. They were our enemies. But we never did it. There were 15 of us, all boys from the village. But one of us betrayed the group. It was a setup. For money. 12 people died. 3 escaped. I know the traitor was not me. So for 10 years, I've been searching for the other 2. One of them lives here.
Why are you telling me this now? Do you always get sentimental after you kill people?
You kept asking.
Wonderful. You're here on some revenge mission for something that happened 10 years ago, and you don't care whose life you ruin anyway.
No.
Well, what?
I don't know. I just want to know why they did it.
Well, right now, I don't think you're going to find out.
The mission where you actually get to that person is obviously really great. And it is perhaps the ultimate, you know, disconnect between all the murdering you do and then trying to make you feel bad about the murdering. Like, I get that. It was a great mission.
We should get out of here.
You go.
and giving you, you know, and the choices in this are way better than any of the choices you have in 5, because they're all pretty much the choices in this game they're pretty much all what you take from them. It's really there are some where you do get certain rewards, like if you kill Playboy, you get his apartment and stuff like that. But generally speaking, it's pretty much make this decision based on what you feel about the direction of this story. And when you get to that point where you have the option to kill this traitor, this is like 20 hours later after this, and you have the option to not kill him because he's like this pathetic little wretch who has nothing and betrayed you all for nothing. They say the amount of, like, it's some tiny amount of money. It's great. It's fucking great. It's so great. And I didn't kill him. I did not kill him because I was like, this is Nico, walk away. It's not worth it, Nico. Like, yeah, I've talked before about, like, the ending in 5 is awful. There's like no good endings in 5. I think we've talked about it before. And as I mentioned earlier when we were playing 5, I was like, 5 has some decent, like, sharp writing, and like you kind of look at those characters and you think the story should be better, but it just has nothing to say, and there's no meaningful direction for those characters. Oh, how can we play this game without fucking around with the Euphoria physics for a while first? I mean, the greatest thing about this game. Right in the arse. Right in the fucking arse. Who the fuck's shooting at me? Get fucked. I was watching a video recently on YouTube, actually, what happened for that Indiana Jones game that was going to use the Euphoria engine, which would have been sick. I think that was before even I saw a trailer for this. I think that was the first trailer I saw for Euphoria physics, and again, mind-blowing. You're like, oh my god, the PS3 is going to be the greatest console of all time. And then, of course, that game got... Actually, it didn't get cancelled. It came out in the PS2 with none of the physics stuff in it. But the next-gen version of that game never happened. This game has a great police system. 5 has a pretty good one, but I think they balanced it perfectly in this. All right, we'll do a little chasey here, and then we'll call it. Also, I love pulling over and checking the police computer. Like, that's a great mechanic in this. Oh! I don't know why I did that, but it was sick. Oh, shit. Yeah, get in there. I tried to... Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, the in-game internet? Yeah, that was great. Also, such a time capsule that the in-game internet in this is accessed via going to an internet cafe, which is a nice touch. Oopsie. I do really like the Chinatown Wars system that we saw earlier, where like each cop car you take out reduces your level by 1. And again, that was also obviously designed with the mindset of portable play means people will be picking it up and playing on the bus for like 10 minutes. So it has to be, you have to quickly be able to lose the cops in order to not completely derail a playthrough on the bus or whatever. I'm actually going to lose them. Holy shit. But just don't get stuck on the motorway, Nico. Yeah, there we go. Physics. No, they're coming. Get up. Get up.
This is nonsense.
Nah, son of a bitch. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, you're on the beach. Okay, run. Damn, look at that water. Look at that 2008 water. Oh, this police boat. Oh, shit. Quick, Nico, go bowling. Oh, shit, I might lose him again. There you go, pull yourself up. There you go. Now, this game still looks pretty dang good, all things considered. Okay. Alright. You guys saw nothing. You guys saw nothing. Oh, there's a pigeon there I can shoot as a collectible. Oh, I think this is actually where the next story mission takes us, because the next story mission is the one where you find Roman in like the bin hiding from Vlad's boss, and I think that's Vlad's boss's house there, because you end up in the I may be wrong, but I think it's this general area. Okay, yeah, let's lose these cops. Get fucked. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, there's a car here. Hell yeah. Oh, get fucked, losers. Hell yeah. Innocent man Nico. All right, you know what we should do to wrap this up? We will watch the 6th trailer, even though we've all seen it, except for Mitch. Mitch said he hadn't seen it. Alrighty. Grand Theft Auto through the years. There you have it. As I said, as of 2023, you can play every GTA game on your Steam Deck. I would not get my hopes up for 6. I would not get my hopes up for 6. Just you know, expectations. Keep them in check. I would actually, you know what? Ranking the GTAs is actually a good idea for a stream. I would absolutely do that. I would absolutely do that. I don't think there'd be too many spicy takes on that though. Because even though I would say like Chinatown Wars is like the most underrated, at the end of it, ultimately I wouldn't put it up against any of the big boys realistically. Alright. Enjoying 2D GTA is absolutely a spicy take. I'll give you that. You gonna load trailer? That'd be cool. Maybe not. Why will you not do that? Okay. The top result when you search GTA 6 is the fucking IGN trailer breakdown. Wait, well, give me the fucking actual trailer. All right. And as I said earlier in the stream, I mean, if nothing else, this is a very nice looking video game.
Lucia.
I mean, that shot there is insane.
Bad luck, I
The
guess.
lighting is insane. The thing I've been pointing out when talking to people is like, let's see if I can pause it in time here. Like, look at the crowd density in this shot, right? Taking it at face value that this is all in-engine, which it usually is. They don't usually put out, like, bullshit fucking, we're targeting this fake CG trailers. Like, look at the fucking, like, thickness of the crowds and, like, the way they're all interacting with each other. Like, you know, boot up GTA 5 on a beefy PC with the settings maxed out and the crowd density maxed out. It does not look like this. Like, I think crowd density is going to be a big thing that they tout in this game in terms of how, like, realistic, you know, they're going for their world. And again, another great crowd scene there and here. Oh, there has to be some kind of Disneyland equivalent in this. There has to be. And as we were talking last night on last night's stream, I feel like social media is going to be a big thing in this game, which will either be awesome or terrible depending on how they stick the landing. If it's just a bunch of TikTok jokes, I don't know if I'll be into that.
Well, look who's back.
If there's interesting, like,
The only way
as we were talking about last night, if there's interesting like clip sharing in the game without having to go to a real social network, that would be cool. You know what I mean? Recording yourself doing open world bullshit and then sending it to other players on the in-game phone. When's it out? Christmas? There you go. So yeah. Grand Theft Auto, folks. It's pretty good. Have you heard of it? You can steal cars, shoot guns in some of them. One thing I noticed in my 30 seconds with the Game Boy Color ones is that there didn't appear to be any kind of action button to like use a weapon, but I shan't be revisiting them to find out. Yeah, it was a real visual showpiece. So even though they didn't show a whole lot, they kind of showed a lot at the same time. But yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will be back, as I say, next Wednesday. We'll do an afternoon stream, which will probably be Cyberpunk. We'll do a little snapshot of where I'm at with Cyberpunk, and then Thursday evening we will be doing a movie watch along that will be live only on Twitch, no VOD for that one. So make sure you're there 8 o'clock Irish time Thursday on twitch.tv/BarryLad for Street Fighter the movie. And yeah, that's where we'll be at. So enjoy the Game Awards if you are staying up, and I will talk to you all soon.